So, you just got back from the gym. Figured you'd get in a protein shake to help recover the guns. Oh my god. That can't be legal. Hold on. I have to find out once and for all. Just give me a second here.
Before you call her.
Yeah, police? I have guns. 2 of them.
I'm here in Red.
What should we do about that? So my buddy Gay Pig Slave sent me an article titled Bodybuilder Dies After Protein Overdose. I've been saying this shit for years. Too much protein, deadly. Let's break this shit down. I am a vegan. You are a loser. So first I want to start off by saying you don't need much protein, even to build the guns of Madagascar. Okay, I don't have the best physique. It's not the most impressive. But I eat like 60 grams of protein a day. I hardly get anything. I'm on a cleansing fruit-based diet and I'm still getting stronger. I'm pulling my way up to the flat earth heavens. You can't stop me. So I've been able to build at least some muscle on less than half a gram of protein per day. So I don't know where all these numbers come from. You need a gram per pound. Some are even going up to 2 grams per pound. What? That's crazy. How much protein do you eat? I don't know, like 40 grams? Oh God, he's real. So we both hardly consume any protein. Don't even need it. So this article, Western bodybuilder, a woman. Now, first thing I want to say, she looks healthy, doesn't she? You look at her and think, oh, look at that, cute girl. Perfect skin, hazel eyes, which me and you, the Insiders Club, we know they should be blue. She's proteining up her clogged up colon. And if I say anything that offends the Nancy Pants in my audience today, she has moved on to the afterlife. She's eating a buffet in the sky with Jesus Stevenson. She's a bunny or something, floating around in space, for all you know. She's on to bigger and better things. So let's not feel too bad for Mrs. Bunny. So the article doesn't say how much protein she ate before ODing on protein, but she suffered from a condition called urea cycle disorder. And it's a resulting buildup of fluid in her brain and ammonia in the blood. So first, let me say a couple things on protein. Out of the 3 macronutrients, carbs, protein, and fat, protein is the only one that you can't overdo. You have to restrict it a bit. You can't live off protein. If you go over 40% of your calories from protein, you start to get sick and die. You get nauseous. It's called protein poisoning or something. It would be nice if I had that on hand, but I'm not that well prepared for videos. You can eat a 70% fat diet and survive and be okay. We don't really know that it's ideal for long-term health. It probably isn't, but I spent 6 months eating about 70% fat as a vegan, by the way, eating 1 meal a day, just tons of nuts and seeds, salads, green juice, ketogenic vegan diet. And I felt very many benefits, some downsides, but I felt like certain areas of my life were better than they've ever been. Like my mental clarity was amazing. I was building muscle faster than I am now on high carb, but I was constipated and my circulation was shit. Some downsides, but you can survive on fat. There's people doing 80% fat and they're healing epilepsy. Like, it happens. Fat can be healing. I don't know that it's ideal, but it can be done. Switch over to the carbs now. You can do like 90% carbs, and people, I'm not sure what I can say, but there have been people with cancer that leave the cancer and go somewhere else. Take that, legal terms. You can go on a fruit-based diet and cleanse out pretty much any health condition you have. You can overcome it on 90% carbs. You can go on a starch-based diet, heal heart disease on like 80 to 90% carbs. So You can heal yourself of certain things on a fat-based diet, many more things on a carb-based diet, in my opinion. But protein-based diet is not done ever anywhere except if you're a cat and your name is Cat Milky Robinson. I don't. But if you're not a cat, you can't use too much protein because there's too many toxic byproducts of protein metabolism, these nitrogenous waste products. What are they? I Googled it. Ammonia, urea, uric acid, and creatinine. Without getting too scientific here, the carbs and the fats are more carbon-based. Don't quote me on that. But carbohydrates, if you will. And the protein is more nitrogen-based, and we can't handle too much nitrogen. We have to eliminate it. That's why high-protein diets damage the kidneys, because that's where we eliminate the nitrogen. We try to pee it out, but there's only so much that the kidneys can handle. They're already overburdened from our toxic world. It's tough. It's tough. The kidneys are like the key element. From Dr. Morse's teaching, the kidneys and adrenals are pretty much the key to every health condition. You get the kidneys opening up and filtering the waste out of your body, and your health conditions go away. And then you bring up your adrenal glands, then you have the energy and the power to overcome anything. That's the key to health. So high protein diets damage the kidneys with all these nitrogen acidic waste products stabbing you. It hurts. So she had this condition called urea cycle disorder, which I have not researched, but I'm going to just assume was what's already in my mind, that she couldn't cycle the urea out of her body. Genius, I know. They're saying she couldn't break down the huge amounts of protein she was eating, chiefly supplements, shakes, and egg whites. So here we have a non-vegan woman. See, I don't know for sure that plant protein can be overdone. I seriously don't know this. I know for a fact that animal protein has too much nitrogen, it damages the kidneys, all that stuff. But does plant protein have the same problem? Because there's been so many studies demonizing the animal protein, but then you switch them to plant protein and they're fine. So I really don't know. I'm still cautious of eating too much beans, too much spirulina. I don't take protein powders. So I don't really know, but I feel intuitively that you can overdo it. It's just, there's a higher threshold for sure. And here's a quote from her mother saying she couldn't believe that what the doctors were telling her, that she was dying, because she didn't look sick, she looked beautiful. And this is the point I was trying to make earlier, and I got caught up in the iris hazel to blue stuff, but you can't go judging a book by its cover with humans. Some of the healthiest looking people are sick. I've seen very healthy looking people walk out of McDonald's. I know their colon is the opposite of health. Looks can only tell you so much. In my opinion, I looked the healthiest on the high fat diet, but I was constipated, and when I'd do this with my arms, my hands would fall asleep. My blood was not flowing at all. It was slodged up. I had thicker blood than Henry Dickinson. Whatever. I also looked extremely sickly when I was healing myself of ulcerative colitis, but I was getting better. I felt better, but I looked worse. Looked so bad, was breaking out like crazy, and I just looked so tired. It was just the worst health. If you looked at me, you'd think, oh my God, can you tell me your diet so I can eat the exact opposite? I will fry butter right now if you don't do it. Because wow, you smell like a rock. Genetics play such a huge role in how we look. Some of these Fibonacci humans, you ever hear that? This Fibonacci sequence, they're so balanced. Everything in their face is just lined up, perfect, structured, like they were built by wizards that never make mistakes. Some of these people, not only are they super good looking, but they can get away with so much worse things. They can smoke, they can eat sausages dipped in pancake batter. They can get away with so much. Whereas people like you and I, just average folk here, I'm aware of what I look like. I know I'm not a Fibonacci. I know that. I'm okay with it. I've accepted it. I'm funnier because I don't look as handsome. I've come to accept that. If I was any better looking, people would be too like, yeah, you're funny, but you're better looking than me. And I don't like that. I comfort people with my average to subpar average looks. That's fine. I'm wearing my windscreen indoors. I'm special. So it'd be nice to see these diet gurus and just knowing by looking at them, okay, he looks healthy, his diet's the best. It just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. To a certain extent, yes. If you got like super blotchy skin, you might think, okay, you're making some mistakes. Please share them with us, because I don't want to do that. Some of these sun-worshipping raw foodists are just like, you're gonna wrinkle. And I would like to avoid that. So when will we learn? How big will you get before you explode in your heart? How big a nigga need to be? So to sum it up, number 1, too much animal protein is definitely dangerous. 2, you don't need that much protein of any kind, plant or animal. 3, that's pretty much it. That's it. You don't need as much protein as you think. Switch your protein from plant shit. Replace your animal protein with plant protein. Play with the numbers. You can probably safely increase your plant protein a little bit compared to your dumb egg whites, your omelets, your egg sac omelets, your vagina dropping omelet sacs. The best advice I can leave you with: if you see another bodybuilder, don't try to replicate his physique. You don't need to be as big as him. Why do you want that? Ask yourself why you want it first. Is it to shore up some other deficiencies you have in your psyche? That's probably it. You lack confidence, so you want to build this hard shell to protect the inner baby that is afraid. You're afraid, and that's okay. Who isn't afraid? I'm afraid of everything. You see a pack of teenagers out there, you're like, holy shit. I'm gonna cross the street for no reason. Oh, what's on that side of the street? Looks nice. No, I wasn't crossing because of you guys. I just thought it'd be closer if I just went this way. Even though I am turning left later, I think the way the streets are curving, I'm gonna run. Okay, I think we're done here. The camera seems to be getting darker and darker. That's the power of not having any lights, because you're moving to Chiang Mai, Thailand. That's okay. We deal with it. We put up with it. Thank you for watching today. Thumbs up if you liked the video. Thumbs down if you're going to make a sausage protein shake after this. 800 grams of protein. That's what you're doing after this. Face got itchy. What do you know about that? Why so much? And why the sausage protein? I haven't even seen that in the stores. Why are you buying that stuff? It's bad. Sounds bad. Okay, we're done here. If you want to buy a vegetable police tank top, they're now available for a limited time. Just for the next 80 or so years, they'll be available. So hurry up, get one while supplies last. Okay, we're done here. Subscribe for more videos. Tell me your thoughts on protein down below. Can we just eat unlimited plant protein? Is that okay? Or is there a limit? We know too much animal, not good, but plant. Post your studies down below. Okay, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and subscribe to, what's your channel, man? I'm the Health Police. Health Police? That's a cool name. Wish I tried that. Yeah, well, you didn't. I could take it. Yeah. Screw you. It's mine. What if I do take it? What are you gonna do?
I'm the health
You're
police.
gonna do nothing. You're just a vegetable. You're weak. Look at your arms. Vegetable.
Look at those arms.
What is that? Little baby arms. What does that even mean?
That's what you got.
Dumb. Baby
Police vegetables.
What are you on the baby lift program? I'm bigger than you. It's not doing you
I'm
too
bigger
well.
than you. Look at that.
Maybe
Look
you
at
need
that
more
thing.
protein.
Pure health.
But not too much.
muscle.
As per the video. Find out how to get it on Health Police channel. You suck. Your channel's stupid. How many subs you got?